welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jamicia Devana and I am back with another video. Guys, in this video today, we will be tackling another aspect of self-love / self-care, and that is self-solitude. Now, this may seem like it's just such a simple task to accomplish, but if you're anything like me, and you love to socialize, you love to be around people, you are family oriented, you love to enjoy company, then that could be a problem for you. My goal is to give you guys the tips that actually help me overcome this and how to practice and to lay down a foundation of being alone, being by yourself, being in solitude, just all in your personal space. Just to give you guys a little background on how I even started this, I realized that I had a problem with solitude when I noticed that every single time, it doesn't matter how far away it is, it could be 2 minutes from my house, but every single time I get in the car to go somewhere, I have to call someone. I have to be on the phone with somebody. Like, it's crazy. I felt like I couldn't just be in the car and just ride and just be in complete silence. So that's when I knew that I had to get it together. And that's what I did. I got it together, and now I'm gonna help y'all get it together. All right, so let's get into these tips. Tip number 1, this is a very important tip. You need to try to practice being in solitude by increments. I would suggest trying 10 minutes in the morning times and 10 minutes at sometime at night, just being with you, just by yourself. No distractions, no social media, no phones, no laptop, no work, literally nothing. Just you and your thoughts. During that time, you can focus on your breathing, you can focus on your thoughts, you can focus on yourself and just your mental health, your spiritual well-being. The more that you do this 20 minutes per day, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, then you can increase that increment to 30 minutes, and then an hour. But try to do the 10 minutes in the day and 10 minutes at night for at least 2 weeks, because we have to practice and continue to do it till it becomes a habit, till it becomes natural for you to do it. If you have kids, I would suggest that maybe you guys can have a schedule for the kids to see, like, okay, around this time is mommy and daddy time, or if it's just you, it's mommy or it's daddy's time to have peace and quiet. So what that means is we're gonna put a timer. You can put it on the TV, you can put it somewhere so they can see it for 10 minutes. You guys, unless it's absolutely an emergency, don't come knocking on my door, don't come telling on nothing. You stay in your room and you be quiet, so that I can have some alone time, so that I can breathe. So I feel like if you get the kids involved, or maybe even include them into them learning how to be alone and in solitude, that could be something you could do too. But we're talking about you guys, so that's a whole nother video. So I think that could help you if you have any kids at your home. Now, after you get it down packed to where you are just in your thoughts. So when I say you're just there in your thoughts, that means you can kind of like reconstruct your thoughts, organize them a little bit. So if it's something like, if your brain, your thoughts is just running, maybe you can focus on alleviating some of that and slowing down your thoughts, getting them organized. Maybe you can think about more positive things, or things that you can do tomorrow, or anything of that sort. Now, once you are able to be able to sit and think and focus on your breathing and your heart rate, then you can move on to journal dumping. That's whatever you're thinking, whether that be a song, whether that be how your day was, how you're feeling, if it's about your weight, it's about your hair, literally anything that's on your mind. You want to just write it out, and I promise you, you're gonna feel like a load has been lifted off of you once all of that is in your journal, because now your brain is a little bit more clear and you're gonna feel better. You might even feel a little bit more energized, because sometimes our thoughts can weigh us down, can like literally mentally drain us to where we just feel lazy and tired, and sometimes you can fall into depression with that as well. Number 2, one of the things that I actually love to do is to go on a walk
or even a bike ride.
With this one, I would not encourage you guys to put a timer on it. I would just encourage you to have like a minimum distance that you would like to accomplish. So whether that's a mile, whether that's saying, oh, I just want to make sure I walk around the apartment complex one time, or I can do a lap around the track, a lap around the park, and then that way you won't feel rushed. Just say you end up walking and you see something beautiful, like you have this beautiful scenery and your timer goes off and it's like, oh, well, I need to be getting back home. No, you want to be able to enjoy that time with yourself, enjoy that visual and enjoy that moment and enjoy that peace. Number 3 would be to take yourself on a picnic. I say a picnic because you actually have to put the effort into buying your groceries, like buying your food that you're gonna eat, getting a blanket, like just getting it all set up. And I will be taking myself on a picnic soon. So if you guys want to see a DIY on how to set up the perfect picnic for yourself, then definitely leave a comment down in the section below, and I would definitely be uploading that video very, very soon. You are outdoors and you're getting fresh air, you're just one with nature. And if you are not someone who likes to be outside, you can do a picnic in your home. You can do a dinner, taking yourself out to eat or cooking for yourself and just, you know, just loving on yourself and being there for yourself. Number 4 kind of goes along with number 3, and that's taking yourself to the beach. If there's a beach around you, it doesn't necessarily have to be a beach. It can be a lake, it could be going to the pier, it could be anything that you like. So for me, I love the water. Just the waves crashing on the shore is so breathtaking, and watching the sunset, I feel like all of that is just pure zen. It actually keeps me calm, and it just puts you in a different state of mind to where you can be a lot more focused and just relaxed. Things that you could do also on the picnic, you can read a book. So this is when you're actually getting better at being alone, being by yourself. So once you've already established just being by yourself, being in your thoughts or whatever, then you can implement reading a book. So I recently just went to the beach, and even though it took me a few hours to get there, it was so worth it. I stayed there so long that I was so cold, because by the time it got dark, my hands was like shaking, y'all. Like it was so cold, and my lips was I was like, girl, ooh. And so then I was like, okay, but I didn't want to leave because it was just such a good vibe. So now I was like, okay, I guess it's time for me to leave. And when I got in trying to thaw my hands out, it was stinging so bad. Don't be like me, just make sure you prepare for the weather and make sure that, because I did have a blanket, but it was just not enough. But yeah, you can pack a lunch, you can listen to some music, some lo-fi music, whatever genre you like, read a book, anything of that sort, and also journal. You don't have to just write down and journal your thoughts or how your day was or what music you was thinking or affirmations or anything like that, but you can literally write down your goals. And I feel like for me, it is so important for me to be able to get that time to set my goals, to write them out, to write how I'm going to accomplish them and what I need to do to accomplish them, and just literally just have that moment to literally plan out everything step by step. And you don't have to do it all at once. You can write a little bit, put it down, sit, relax, look at the waters, and then something else might come to your brain and then you write that down. It's like you're just doing this at your own pace. Whether you have a business idea, some events you're planning, anything, you can have that time to actually clear your brain and be productive. So don't think that just because you are taking yourself out and you are going away from the house or whatever, that you're not being productive. You can still be productive in solitude. I'm not trying to tell you guys to just be loners, but I want you guys to understand the importance of spending some alone time with yourself. It will literally decrease anxiety, depression, and just everything that makes you feel unhappy, because you are becoming more content and more self-aware. Okay, number 5, do something exciting by yourself. So anything that you ever wanted to do and you never got the chance to do it, go do it. Like, you don't have to worry about somebody not going with you or trying to beg somebody to do something with you. Whatever you felt like you always wanted to do, this is the time to do it. And you can do it by yourself, no problem. So whether that's, even if it's something simple as going bowling, skating, going to the movies, or maybe you can't afford to go on like a vacation, but you can afford a hotel room, and maybe you just want to go just to be in a different scene, you know, or be in a different environment. It doesn't have to be anything super duper expensive, but if it is, that's great too. Now, as I end this video, I want you guys to know that there is no rules to this, okay? This is your journey. This is your self-solitude. This is no one else. So you can do this however you please. There's a plethora of things you can do personally for yourself, but I feel like this is a good foundation for beginners who have a hard time being alone and they just feel like they always need someone with them. And then the more you advance in this, the better you will get at it. Who knows, you might be spending days by yourself in your own solitude and being at your highest enlightenment. I also want to add this as a note. Once you do become one with yourself, don't start shutting other people out, okay? You still need your support system, but you just need to know how to prioritize everything. The last thing I want to add, while you are doing all of these things, do not have any distractions. And when I say distractions, I'm talking about your cell phone, social media, your laptops, work. Like, leave that stuff on do not disturb. And if you're scrolling through people's pictures, it's kind of like you're engaged in their lives when you need to be focused on your own life and focus on your own self, your own inner self, and your own mental health. I hope that these tips helped you as much as they helped me. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like more content like this, let me know in the comments, guys. I respond to the comments. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. What are you doing? What are you doing? Subscribe. And baby, hit the like button while you're at it. Hey, hit the like button while you're at it. Hey, hit the like button while you're at it. Hey. And I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Deuces.